Good morning. It's Saturday morning, probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, I guess. I'm going to do a couple of things that I challenged y'all on, and ugly point challenge, blunt challenge, story challenge. But I'll start out with our first points. When I was a kid, this is probably not the first point I found. Actually, the first one I found while camping down at Wind Creek. I was just a little kid, and I went out in the woods to potty and looked down, and there was a pretty little bird point. I don't know whatever happened to that arrowhead. It probably wound up with my brother's collection, which both of my brothers sold their entire collections, but I've managed to keep mine. But this is the first point I really remember finding. It's a big sandy. This came from up in Talladega County. If you look at it, I don't know if you can see it or not, but down there around the base, it's got some green on it. I made a necklace out of this thing, and I wore this thing for years around my neck. Big sandy. And then I got out of arrowhead hunting completely for several years and hunted fossils every chance I got. And as I was saying, I got into hunting fossils, and we were in Tuscumbia, Alabama, looking in Bell Cave up there, and we were digging ground sloth fossils. The cave was pretty close to the Tennessee River, so we walked down to the river, and I found this. This is the arrowhead that started it all in my later life. It ain't much. It's not whole. It's fire popped. Almost has a paleo look to it. I don't know. There's a lot of paleo stuff in that area. But this was the first piece I found as an adult. And after I found this, started looking for arrowheads some again. I still hunted fossils pretty heavily. But over the years, I gave up fossil hunting and pretty much just hunt arrowheads now. I will go fossil hunting every now and then. Ugly point. I don't know if it's the ugliest point I got. It's made out of Weiss quartz. I was talking to, or emailed, arrowhead hunter in North Carolina. And this stuff reminds me a lot of their rhyolite they have over there. Most of the time this stuff is actually more gray. But that arrowhead is whole, but it, to me, is an ugly arrowhead. And the blunt challenge. I've got these from all around. This one's from here, right here by the house. This one is from Blount County Rock Shelter. I like the colors in that, them little red stripies. This one is from Talladega. This one is from Talladega. It's almost a uniface too. This is one I found a couple of weeks ago, Thanksgiving weekend. This is one uniface. That's not a uniface, but I believe it's a blunt or a point that has been worked down. Pretty neat. sun is moving fast on me. This one is off a site up in North Alabama. Big stem point that's been worked down into a hafted scraper. This one is off the same site. I've got a couple of others. I couldn't lay my hands on them this morning from this site. The guy that I hunt with has got several from that site. I'm going to stop just a second and move my camera. Okay, that's better. This is a point I'd like opinions on. This thing came off of a late archaic site. It almost has to me a Baker's Creek look. It's almost a uniface point. This site ain't got a lot of work on it. But then I've had other people say they thought it was paleo. I'm not sure. What do y'all think? And a story. One of the guys the other day had a Folsom point that he put up on video. Years back, I got a box full of arrowheads from Texas a guy gave me. And there weren't really any good arrowheads in it. There was a lot of nearly whole ones, but none that were whole. But down in the bottom of the box, wrapped up in newspaper, wrapped up in toilet paper, was this point. I got another one over here that was with it. It's a little Folsom. Let's see here. That side's fluted. It's stacked on them on that side. But this side is fluted nearly to the tip. Now, I don't know if this is a real Folsom because of the quality of the artifacts that was in that box. This was this one and this other point were the two only whole points in that whole box. But they were well wrapped, well taken care of. And there was this one. It's Clovis. Lightly fluted on that side. And on this side has got a basal thinning flake. Never had any authenticator look at them. I've never had any of my points authenticated. But I don't know. Get y'all's opinion on that too. Alright, well, that is it. I will be back with y'all shortly. This is our new buddy. He just showed up here week 4 last, hanging out. Come here, Louie. Psst. Come here. Come here. Psst. They ain't like a dog. They don't come unless they want to. He's a big old rascal. Come here. He ain't gonna come here. We've been looking for a cat to get the chipmunks. I think we might have one here. We feeding him. Maybe feeding him too much. I don't know if he's going to get the chipmunks or not. Look, laying right there. There's an arrowhead. Piece of one anyway. Alright, y'all have a good day.